Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Klutch once again, and welcome back to another episode in my Southampton career mode. Before we get into the action though, if you're looking to buy some FIFA Ultimate Team coins, check out FIFA coins today. The links will be in the description. Also, don't forget to use the discount code Klutch, which will get you 10% off your purchases. But on to the task, on to the matter at hand. Tandoori Lee, Bolton have accepted my counter offer, and also when it comes to Lambert, Osasuna have offered me a bid of 3.2 mil, and I was like, nah. Cardiff have already accepted 4 mil, so you can pay 4 mil as well, or you can get to step him, boy, because why would I accept 3.2 mil? I know that I don't really want Lambert, but when the talks are like in an advanced stage with Cardiff already, then why would I accept the 3.2 from Osasuna? And they're like, nah, we can offer you 3.4, and I was like, nah, you can go out the door, because I am going to reject that offer, because I'd rather just take the 4 million. I'd rather chance it, and then if I don't get the 4 mil, if the transfer negotiations and talks fall through between Lambert and Cardiff, then so be it. I've got an extra player. But yeah, Dragovic is being a little bitch right now, because he's like, no, I'm not too sure about it. Maybe I can be persuaded, blah, 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 blah. You know you're going to join the club anyway, so just accept my transfer offer, please. But once again, I kind of overpaid with, actually no, I paid him, I offered him 50k for his contract. I think I'll probably have to negotiate with him again, but we finally managed to sign Chilowa, because finally accepted our contract offer, and we signed Matthews as well. There's a lot of signings in today's episode. We've signed quite a few players for the club already. Also, guys, I am reading the comments, and I will look at your suggestions for players. I'm like a couple episodes ahead every time for manager mode. So when you offer a suggestion, I'm gonna do it, but you won't see it till like a couple episodes in advance. So yeah, Ricky Lambert went to Cardiff for 4 mil, and the board gave me 3.4 mil of that to add to my transfer budget, which I was happy with. We managed to sign Aaron Cresswell as well, which is our rotation our rotation left back, basically going to fill in for Luke Shaw whenever he's tired. And I was kind of happy with that. But Dragovic declined my fucking contract offer again, 50k, and he doesn't want it. But yeah. Tandoori Lee went to Bolton, so I was happy with that, because I really didn't need him. So I was happy that someone came in and offered for him. So I had to offer Dragovic 55k to kind of suit his needs, which I was kind of like, looking back at things, I kind of overpaid a lot for contracts, and I'm not happy with that. So from now on, I'm going to do better business, because 55k, I don't think he should be on that much of a wage. But yeah, before we get into the first game of our season, the Inter Milan game, you can kind of see what kind of team I'm going to be rocking with. Basically, I haven't made much changes to the original lineup. I've just put Nastasic and Papa D in at centre back, Bakali at right mid, and that's about it. Everyone else was here was here before, and Wanyama and Osvaldo are obviously new signings this season as well. So I'm basically going with a very new team into this game against Inter. But before we went to that, I went to my scouting to kind of set up a task for one of my scouts to look for a keeper, because it's time to start the hunt. And if you guys have any suggestions of how I should do my scouting, leave a comment down below, because when I was looking through these attributes, there's not that many for keepers. All I could put was like tall, promising, first team quality, and has like potential or something like that. I don't remember what the fourth one is, if I did pick a fourth one, but no, I only picked 3. But if you guys have any suggestions, any tips on how I should do my scouting, then let me know in the comments down below, because I'm a career mode noob. So I'll appreciate any help you can get. So I decided to send my scout to France to kind of look for the next Hugo Lloris, because I want to find a beast keeper, and I thought, fuck it, France will be decent enough. And hello, my friend, a 5-star scout. I am gonna buy you, spend like, I think it was like 7 mil that I spent on him. But yeah, moving on to the game, you can kind of have a look at my subs. We've got Adam Matthews, Dragovic, Adrian, and Benzia on the bench, who are new signings. But As we moved on to the game, Inter Milan are feeling a fairly decent side. If you want to see the full team, then you can just pause it and have a look at who they are playing. But Inter Milan started off strong, which I was expecting because they are a stellar team, and they win a corner nice and early, which is... Corners are my worst nightmare on this game. I hate corners. I can't defend them to save my life. I thought I did kind of well there. I thought I was going to clear it, and I thought Boric was going to save that. You got to do better than that, man. You got to get stronger hands to that and push it out rather than pushing it into my own net. I have the worst luck ever when it comes to keepers and corners. I don't know what the hell happened there, but Boric just was like... Derp kind of fucked up right there, but Osvaldo and Lallana combined nicely to get us back into the game, which is a promising sight to see because those are two players that I'm expecting to be using quite a lot, and to see that they're combining really well nice and early into the game, getting us back into the game is really promising. I'm happy to see that. But moving on to the game, Wanyama, oh my god, this dude is everywhere. His high work rates, he's everywhere. But Schneiderlin threads Lallana through, who finds Osvaldo. The combination, the partnership once again. First it was Osvaldo to Lallana, this time it's Lallana to Osvaldo, and I don't know how Osvaldo isn't injured after doing the spectacular splits that you just saw right there, and just stands up straight away right after it. Oh my god, if that happened to me, I would be crying. But Osvaldo showing his strength and determination right here, winning the ball back off a black guy because I wasn't able to pronounce that name and I didn't want to look like a fool. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to put that in the back of the net. But we go into the half-time break, 2-1 up, and I decided to make a little change and test out Adam Matthews and see what he's got and put him in at right back over Klein, because I know Klein's a sturdy right back, so I know I can trust him. So I wanted to see what Matthews had, but as I said before, Wanyama is everywhere. He picked that out of the air nicely with that chest and put in a decent cross to Bakali, who was unfortunate with the bicycle kick. But the second change, well, our last changes that we made was Benzia and Adrian for Lallana and Osvaldo, and we got kind of unlucky here, and Stasic makes a great tackle, but it puts Jonathan through. They got a bit of a lucky bounce right there. And they're back in the game with 12 minutes to go. So I was like, oh my god, no. All this hard work undone by a little bit of an unfortunate play. I was like, god damn it. my first win has been ruined. But Adrian, trying to thread the eye of the needle through to Rodriguez, gets cut out, but his determination to win that ball back was second to none. And the ball fell to... I don't even know who that was, but he played Rodriguez through, who finished nicely. It was Matthews. So two of the substitutes combining. I don't know why Matthews was in the cam position right there. At first I was like, is that Bakali? But then I was like, nah, he's a bit too tall. So it was Matthews that threaded Rodriguez through, who got us back in the lead. And actually, well... if the game wasn't over, Inter Milan was still pushing, and they won a corner late on into the game, and I was like, oh god, not again, no, not this. So Jonathan puts the ball in, but the centre back only manages to get a weak header on it, and we smash it out. And Benzia, oh my god, what a touch that was. The substitute coming on, and this is why I've got him. His 4-star skills, cuts inside, has a dig, but wasn't able to beat the keeper. The keeper pulled off a great save right there. But I think this was like the last action of the game. Papa D almost getting his first goal of the game. Well, first goal for the club. So Benzia and Papa D were kind of unlucky not to get their first goals of their career at Southampton. But I wasn't that bothered because it was still a convincing win. And as you can see right there, look at Wanyama. He's fucking everywhere, man. Like, he just pops up everywhere. It's going to be a bit of an... It's going to be kind of annoying as the season goes on, but it kind of works at the same time. As long as I have that one holder midfielder, which Schneiderlin does do, he just sits in that position, then Wanyama can roam wherever the fuck he wants. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We got our first win on the board. But yeah, till next time guys, it has been Klutch. Peace!